This is the video on squares using Vedic Math Sutras. This is video number 12, part 4 of 5. I split this video into 5 parts, and this is the 4th part. Let's continue. Next section, please. And in this section, we would discuss squares using some formula. Let's continue here and use squares using formula. Okay. And basic formulas are a plus b, square of that is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Square of a minus b is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, and a plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. Okay, if you are not too familiar with algebraic notation, just think of that this is one number and it's another number. Okay, and you can compute a plus b squared using vertical and crosswise, and you can do same thing, method of multiplication. So you can multiply a minus b times a minus b using vertical and crosswise. Similarly, you can multiply a plus b times a minus b using vertically and crosswise multiplication, and to get the right hand side. Use a formula usually means that we are going to evaluate left hand side in terms of right hand side. Okay? And third one, we will do a little bit manipulation. We will try to compute a squared using rest of the terms in the equation here. Let's continue here. How do you use the formula? We evaluate left hand side in terms of RHS, right hand side. Okay? Okay. So let's compute 110 times 110. So 110 is, we would apply this formula here. 110 is 100 plus 10. So this a squared is 100 squared right here. 2ab is 2 times a times b, and here b squared is 100. Okay, so we got an a, that is 12100. Okay. We also could do that. Let's do example here. 75 times 75. By addition and by subtraction, we change 75 to 100 minus 25 times 100 minus 25. A is 100, B is 25. Okay, so we would do that. A squared is 10,000 minus A twice the A, 200, times 25 minus 5,000 plus B squared plus 625. Okay, let's continue here. So that's 5625. 10,000 minus 5,000 is 5,000. 5,000 plus 625 is 5625. Let's continue. Let's do another way. So instead of doing subtraction here, let's do 50 plus 25. So split 75 into two parts, 50 and 25. 50 plus 25, that's 50 plus 25 squared here. Okay, so that is a squared. A is 50 and a squared 2500. Now 2 times a is 100 times b 25. 100 times 25 is 2500. Then b squared. B squared 25 squared is 625. So 2500 plus 2500 is 5000 plus 625. Okay. So that's 5625. Let's do another example. 711 times 711, which is 700 plus 11 squared. Okay. So a is 700, b is 11. So a squared is that 49 with 4 zeros at the end. 2 times a is 1400 times b 11. 1400 times 11 is 15400 plus b squared. B is 11. 11 squared is 121. Okay. Now let's add them together. 49 and 4 zeros at the end plus 15400 is 50400. It's a 505,400 plus 121. So it's 505,400 plus 121, which is 505. Examples continue. Let's do some more example here. Now we're going to use the third formula here, which we have not used so far. Okay, we will rewrite this formula here, which a squared is left this side here a plus b times a minus b plus b squared. So it's a plus b times a minus b plus b squared. We want to evaluate a squared. We're going to find small b such that I can compute a plus b times a minus b easily, and then add square of the b we just computed. Okay, let's figure out. If you can find a b which simplifies right hand side, we can find a squared. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Example 74 times 74. So we can do 74 plus 6, which is 80. I can multiply a number by 80 easily. Then I had to a minus b here. 74 minus 6 plus 36. Okay, so see, this is a plus b. I found a b of 6, and this is my b squared. This is my a plus b, and this is a minus b, and this is what I'm trying to solve here. Okay, which is equal to 80 times 68 plus 36. So let's try to multiply these now. So if you multiply 80 times 68, so 8 times 8 is 64, there's 4 here, and 8 times 6 is 48 plus the carry 6, 54. 5440 plus 36, that's a 5476. Let's continue here. If you want to see that 74 is, we were doing 74 times 74, we multiply these two numbers together, and you will notice that 74 is average of these two numbers. 80 plus 68 is twice of 74. Okay? So you can also compute 74 times using this formula here. You can compute 74 times 76 like 75 minus 1 times 75 plus 1, and that 75 we got is average of these two numbers here. That will get you 5625 minus 1, which is 5624. Okay, let's continue here. Now let's do exercise here. Find squares. Here's first number 1089, square of 507. Next 904, 891, and some more. Let's look at references here. Okay, first reference is Vedic Math Teacher's Manual, Volume 1, which is the elementary level by Ken Williams. You can get that in the PDF form for free or print form for purchase from vedicmaths.org. Next reference is Vedic Maths by Bharti Krishna Tirtha ji, and that is my main reference for the topic. Let's continue. Next is Vedic Maths for Schools in 3 volumes, and by James T. Glover. Mr. Glover uses these books in his school, and they cover lots of topics, including some geometry, which I don't cover. Okay, let's continue here. Vedic Maths for All Ages by Vandana Singhal is a good book, easy to read, and cover most of the topics. Okay, let's continue here. Then I have Figuring by Shakuntala Devi. Its whole title is Figuring the Joy of Numbers by Shakuntala Devi. I have used that exclusively in the first section of this video. Okay, that is it.